Good morning, everyone. Let me see where my volume is. Hope you can all see and hear me. It apparently doesn't. There you are, 6 of you. So let's say hello to Joanna M. and Barbara. Good morning. Christina. Hello from halfway around the world. Marby. Cavell, good morning. And Carol. Wonderful. So today we're going to do messages from Mother. So let's set our energy somewhat around our gathering. I'll ask that our space be in truth and only the great white light of Christ from within each of us can come and be in our space and surround a protection around us. We'll call on the energy of Mother and the I Am Presence to surround us with its tube of light. And we'll call out the Lord Gautama Buddha for his protecting blue flame, keeping us safe, allowing nothing negative to enter. All right. So, I hope everything's going well with everyone. We had a lot of rain. All came in towards our, off the lake on our back porch. So I hope up north and wherever you are in the world, I know some places it's very cold. We spoke to Annick the other day and it was very, very cold in Switzerland. So I hope everyone's doing well. So what about let's getting started? Remember that how we do messages here is it's always with the collective of the group and the energy that you all create that's thought of. So as each individual receives their message, if it works for you and something you'd like to add to what you do, feel free. And there's always a collective message going on and how it can help all of you. All right? Very good. So, Joanna M., you are first today. And let's see what comes here for you. Oh, I see 2 people have left. Maybe they just want it on here. Interesting. All right, Joanna. Good morning. I ask that you reach out for my hand, which has a white glove on it. And we are going to together walk up the spiral staircase to where all the doors are to open with a message. So as we begin to walk down, we're going to go 4 down on the right. And we will open the door. And I want you to take a deep breath and blow. Because the first thing is there's a lot of negative energy, darkness, kind of like a residue over the top of who you are. And this could be from a place you've been or a friend you've been around, but this is not yours. So take a breath as we release this illusion, for it's going to have you eventually you become into a distortion, which isn't necessary because, like I said, it is not yours. So first I will remind you to make sure before you go out or have people come in to have your home blaze in the violet flame. And when you go out, to protect yourself with all the different ways that we have done and have yourself have a clarity that can't be penetrated upon. And while this seems repetitive, it is a huge lesson if you're not doing it. So your core essence seems very light, but if you haven't owned that and acknowledged it to keep it clear and protective, it will be radiating and will become a attractor to the negative because the negative seeks light, and we don't want it to be you that it's looking for. Instead, as you bolster your light out into the consciousness of the earth, uh, you will be guided where you need to go. And I can see this is a confusion up and around your crown and your neck. Almost every chakra has a stiffness, a tweak from this illusion. So we're going to call the violet flame up to come up through you and around you, allowing it to move away all this distortion. It'll just take a few minutes. And if you don't already use the violet flame in your daily life, I would suggest it. Starting to move. And I hope you can feel the difference as the clarity comes. And I am happy to your soul that it brought you here today to have this released and for you to receive this message, to understand the preciousness that you are. And if you haven't allowed that word into the inner awareness of your heart, then it is time, because many are drawn to you. And we want it to become that many of light are drawn to you, not of the lower vibration. And I'm just going to peel away a skin around your heart chakra, for there has been a protective energy started to manifest itself there, and yet that is not enough. You need it around your whole being that goes down into the earth, and it must be more than just a thin veil. Yes, very good. Once again, I call forth the depth of the violet flame from the core of your spinal column and your channel to reach out around 10 feet around you, 20 feet around you, having a protective space, and you will begin to recognize that you are much safer. You will begin to own safety. Very good. And I hope you can feel and sense the quietness of your energy field right now at this moment. And this is being urged for you to maintain this, not to have all the jittery other thoughts, negative nuances that are coming to you that create your world something different than it actually is. So let's just take 1 minute and let's be quiet as we bring the violet flame up for the third time, and see if you can feel the quietness that that illumination brings you in the mind. Wonderful. And your third eye begins to spin and open for you. It will be more so than before, for it will have clarity in the back of your third eye. That when you're ready, you will begin to see out into the universe. Now the entire field is beginning to balance. Wild flame, tube of light, Lord Gautama Buddha and his protector blue flame, and sit and allow your energy to offer you this gift of clarity. Many blessings to you, Joanna and Michael. Yes, very good. All right, Barbara. And I hope everyone did it along with us. And you can feel the difference in the clarity for all of you. All right, so Barbara, reach out, take my hand, and we are going to go up the spiral staircase, but we're going halfway. For there is a special doorway here that you and I shall go to and open and enter. There is nothing that says that going here is less than all the way up the spiral. But it is for you to come here to this space. There are things in your possession that you don't really care for, that you no longer desire to have vibrating around you. And I keep asking if this is from a partner, and it says, no, these are things at one time that what you believed held energy of light for you. And you can see as we stand here, they do not. So you may take time to contemplate from this space and to feel perhaps already you know certain things are coming to you. And it is never to trash something that you've once held that holds your energy, but you can give it to goodwill, whether it's clothing or any other type of thing. Let it go free as you offer it your light. But your light isn't that which it needs for you. You need higher frequency to come and to be for you, for your light, you see. You've grown. Nothing on the bad thought side, but you've grown. And there are things that may help other people now where they are. And you need to have an understanding and feel truth in your heart and discover more things. Whether it's an angel that in her stance says something to you, helps hold the light of the angelic part of you. Perhaps it'll be like a wand or even a stone. I believe there are higher frequency things that are going to be coming to you, for you, to help support that where you're becoming. And once this is done, then we will meet again up, all the way up to the other hallway for the other doors, for you will have created support and truth and be rooted safely in the truth of who you are. So, many blessings to you. All right. Barbara. Okay. So, Christina, good morning. I hope you're doing well. So, let's see. Take my hand and let's walk forward up. And we're going to enter the first door on the left, and there is a book that is an illumination for you. I believe you have it, or perhaps have not studied it. There is a difference between looking at it and studying. Yes. I wish for all of you to have an understanding of that. That is why the journey takes maybe longer than you desire it to, because there are truths. There are actions of the masters. There is that action of what you do as a master, as you who are here want to achieve their ascension. So there is a book here that is illuminated, Christina. And I'm going to allow you to let your third eye have that vision. And it is that book that is very appropriate for you right now to study and integrate into your actions daily, not only towards yourself, but for the light. Bringing you back into the simplification of what being a light being truly is, walking that path, how to contemplate, how to not contemplate, how to perceive, how to fill the heart in all these actions. You see, it is in depth, and it is time for you to go there and do writing as you read through each chapter. Sometimes it's not even denoted as a chapter, but you will see what I mean. It's a time for true understanding and growth deep within your heart. Many blessings to you, Christine. Very good. So, good morning, Marby. Let's see what your message is for today. As you reach out and take my hand, the white glove, and we move slowly up the spiral, we will go down to the end of the aisle on the left. For a minute, let's stand there and allow the dizziness, the third eye, to find itself in grounding deep into the earth. For you understand the entire journey is about being the light upon the earth, not returning to the heavenly realm. It's not about going up, it's about bringing the light through and be a vessel. So still the third eye has a little distortion. Let it move to the left, down, up, and around. To the left, down. There, starting in its beautiful purple radiance. And I want you to say these words after me. I see light. I see light. I There are a group of 5 angels that come and stand around you. In the same way, your third eye circles and moves. They circle and hold the tone of the third eye for you. Perhaps there's been times where you have glimpses of beyond what the human eyes see, but their work with you will help support you in having a greater perceptual sight of that what is beyond. It is a process, to have a truth and to understand that which is truth and which is illusion. And this will be the journey that you are now on. It will be the journey that you will now choose to embrace. The journey of the development of your third eye beyond that which you've already seen. For there are times when we see things and we want to have them be beautiful and we want to have them be the light. Excuse me. So much so that we allow ourselves to see them in the illusion. So we almost have to create like a windshield wiper that knows when it's time to know this is not true. So this is a period of time for you to determine from a loving place deep within your heart that which is truth and radiates light, and that which has pretended itself through the illusion and is wishing you to go down into the darkness. And we do not want that. You do not want that. So it is time to begin to offer yourself to see. Know that you have 5 angels around you as your teachers, and they are going to help you learn with your higher self what is and what isn't. So, many blessings to you, my dear friend Marby. This will be a journey of growth. Blessings. All right, Kalel. Yes. I request for you to take my hand. Look for the white cloud. As we will journey up the spiral steps, and when we arrive at the top, there will be an elevator that we will enter into. And it is only a floor up, but it takes us to a different experience of learning. This is about learning about you, having a gift of understanding who you've been, what lessons you've learned, what yet you have to complete and have an understanding of in this life, and perhaps those that you will still leave the karma where it is and do yet your next life. So as we open this door in front of you and go into a huge hall, there is beautiful polished wood walls, almost somewhat like you may find in a church. And yet it is part of the education of the soul. We're going to go towards a door on the left, and it will take us down into what would appear like a cellar or a basement, but it is beautiful. And I want you to notice upon the wall, there are a lot of little violet bows upon the wall. And there are some spaces where that bow is gone. These are all the places of patterns that are yet to be released, that still are alive within you. And those places where there is no longer a bow you have released, both can be numerized as many. So, what we're here and why I'm bringing you here is, number one, for you to have this awareness. But there are a few places where, when your name came forward, I have seen them half there, half not there, which speaks to me in completion, or that you are in the action of the release. So it is a huge wall. It is very long. And let's walk down the aisle to see if your eye can catch that which you've been in the process, and you've either left it in another life unfinished, or in this life not yet complete. Good. You can see like a string has been pulled on the bow, but it's still attached. For when it is completed, it should release and take itself up into the consciousness of release and be free. So I wish for you to trust me, to touch that bow, and to see what it speaks to you, and why it is there. What is that which has not completely released within you? And I will tell you now, it is an attachment to you of yourself, believing that you need it. It is interesting that in our world, need has become quite a part of why we have difficulty becoming more. So let's see if we can ask this bow, this beautiful violet, no longer a bow, but two threads of a violet string now sagging. Why is it that makes you need so much? But perhaps you'll see a vision. Perhaps you'll feel something inside. Don't turn from it. Let it speak to you and let it show you. I can see the child that was never really taken care of, who needed so much. And if you look through the glass, you will see there are many, many parts of you that are connected to this bow. That when you have come to an assurance within yourself that there is no such thing as need, that God gives you everything, everything that is necessary for you in your growth cycle, in your development, just in the being of who you are. Breathe. Let all these younger children, part of you from other times, know that you have come and that you are in this moment their new mother. And to pick one up and begin to rock this child in your lap, moving through all time, through all of the beings that are here with this energy. And we're going to let 6 months of time go by. And that each little soul or even adult will be touched by knowing that they are safe, that God loves them, and in God's name you love them. And there will always be them, you, an angel, an archangel, that will always move in their action for peace, love, and harmony. And if you can accept those words, Cavell, touch that string and you shall watch it, that end of the bow. Watch it disappear and release everyone. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So it is. And we return to where we began. And one piece has now left in your growth, giving you a deeper connection to God and the preparation for you to become a vessel. Always. So, from here you continue your journey, but know there is always a way. And much love and blessings to come out. All right. All right, I'm going to continue, but I'm going to jump here to a couple comments. So I see you here, Myra. When I was at the door, was a child jumping up and down with excitement. Last week, I put out a bunch of items for free on my lawn, and I believe making room for the new. Very interesting, right? I do want you to contemplate if there's a need to take them to Goodwill or somewhere, because that would more than likely get them to the people I felt that were needing what you were giving. But very good. Blessings. A Course in Miracles. So if we were put a cover so that the Course in Miracles did not illuminate, Christina, is there another book? Take a minute and let me go do Myra's and I'll come back. Well, Myra, I can only tell you it's raining outside, so at 9 o'clock this morning, it was like it was nighttime. Very unusual. But it hasn't hampered my day. Thank you for your wonderful thoughts. Yes. And Jules, remember, if you want a message, you need to request one. Or if you're just saying hello, and I'm very grateful for your blessings. All right. Myra. So as Mother reaches her hand out to you with a white glove, there is a cold breeze. I almost want to say wintry-like. So let's know we have a coat for you to put on. we're going to walk up the stairwell and go down to the 11th doorway on the left. And do your best to allow God's light to come into you, for it will be warm. For I am feeling His energy and all He holds for you in your crown. And there is a coolness there of separation. And this is why the ice and snow has come. Myra, do not be afraid of God. There have been lifetimes when you have been afraid, and it still lies deep within you. While you may have trouble seeing where I am taking you, let's walk a little further. And you fear He does not come for you. For there are things in your life that have happened and you don't understand why if God exists. And I can only say, because things don't work out the way you want them to doesn't mean God's not helping. It is a part of the process of walking upon the path, of understanding that the control and the need to have things be the way you desire them to be must be learned that it is not the way. And as you redirect yourself to be willing to experience that which God does bring to you in harmony and love, then you will be at peace with it. And the depth of the cold is almost as if you're shutting Him out. It's never that He shuts you out. But by being willing to be upon the path, many lessons, many past karmas come forward. And it is always in our understanding deep where we don't always sit and we wish to learn. We wish to see things through God's eyes, feel through God's heart within ourselves. And I think as you would begin to do this, you will see and give up the need to have it your way, to be in control. Yes, the word control is a part of the student who is on the path, and being control of being harmless and gentle and kind to yourself. For if you haven't become that with yourself, you can never become that to others. And you must trust the path and the journey. Because death is simply a doorway from here to another place where you continue learning. There is nothing to fear. So when you begin to feel the cold ease, you will see a bright sun shining upon you, and green grass, happiness, joy, and harmony. When you begin to trust just stepping forward. Just keep going, and the angels will walk with you. And there will never be a time that you will be alone. Many blessings to you. Okay, let's see here. Myra, that was for you. There you are. So, if you don't have an understanding of all that I spoke to you, you can write. All right? Many blessings. All right, Christina. Let me see if she wrote back. Quite a selection. It is one of these. Glamour is in the book Ponder on This by DK. Interesting book to go through. There's so many different aspects of God that you're taught and understood. The TheoSophia, perhaps, if you haven't read The Keys of Enoch, it would be good. So, of those three, choose. Not just about glamour or telepathy, though. It would be about, read the book. It was about reading the book and understanding it. Okay, Myra. Thank you so much. Okay. I see the control issue. Wonderful. Wonderful, Barbara. You're right on target. Thank you, Myra. Let's see. I missed a couple. All right. We did Marby. Jules, here she is. All right, so let me go to B. Acuna because she came and asked. Let me see, did she ask for a message? Oh, down further. All right, so Jules, you're next. It's a lot to move around. I'm happy to see you too, Jules, learning to listen. You can certainly request a message. And B. Acuna, I'll be right back to you. All right, what time is it? All right. Jules. So as you take my hand with the white glove, I offer to you not just a message, but perhaps you would call it a suggestion. And as we journey ourselves up through the spiral, we're not going to go down the corridor, but go further to another doorway and open it. And here is the energy that's there for you. It's to become when you are with your Father, to become the true spirit of light, whether you call in your higher self or call in a healing angel, to let a different frequency of a higher frequency of light come to be participant in his receptive of what you are offering to him. Very simple. So you may want to sit for a few minutes yourself and bring your highest spirit from your crown down into your room, and then call in your higher self, and to know that as you offer something with your hand, it is the light moving through your hand. It will be different, and there will be different energy for your Father. And if you are able to achieve and understand what I'm saying, then I know I may hear from you that yes, that is what you do. And yet the angels around me are saying, feet planted, heart open, light filled, will be different. More intention and energy on that action. And it will be better for you, and it will certainly be more healing for him. Great work what you're doing, but let's see if that cannot have a grow. Many blessings to you, Jules. All right. Be Acuna. I don't believe I remember you coming here to see me, but welcome. And I will surrender and see what shows itself to me. All right. Reach forward and take my hand with the white glove as we walk up the staircase, excuse me. And you can begin to hear a note as we reach the top. It's a very high frequency. As we open the door to the corridor and begin to walk down, and we are sort of lifted up. And now we are gliding. Now towards the end. We're going to be on the 8th door on the right side. And as we go through that door, you will see there is no room. Perhaps at one time it was a room, but that which would have been a wall far on the other side is not existent. And that is where the tone I hear comes from the music of spheres for you. So I would say to you, you are on your own journey, on another depth of sound. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is vibration that they are wanting to teach you within the consciousness of your physical body. And this will begin to have you understand not only the physical body, but the etheric body from all the chakras out around you. So when you do hear that frequency, their first question for you is, where in your aura do you feel it? First chakra connected to the root, second chakra, emotions, third chakra, your divine power, the heart, the throat, sight, or mother and father. This is the first challenge I hear from them to speak to you. The sound is coming from the music of the spheres, which is all aspect, a part of all of us. And they're making you a note. And it is when you have discovered where it lies within you, you will feel and know what the message is. It is how they are teaching me. So I hope this helps you. If not, come again. Or come and we'll talk about the next stage. Many blessings to you. Be a Kuna. Very nice. All right. Mara loves her message. Thanks, Mother TheoSophia, for the message. Lots to look forward to. Many blessings. What a day. What an experience of messages. Here's Jules. Beautiful. Thank you. Nearing end-stage dementia is challenging. This practice will help uplift the energy, making his work feel like service. Yes, there'll be a difference. And I do believe it will help him also. I'm familiar with people in this situation. And let's see. God, the all-seeing power, He knows. And the angels that work with you. Many blessings. And thank you, be a Kuna. Whatever language you're speaking. I love it. Very good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Listen. It's going to be a gift of listening through feeling. That is a good way to explain it. Listening through feeling. All right. I'm kind of way over today. So I'll see you tomorrow. Not sure what we're doing yet, but I'm sure it's going to be powerful. Hope you can make it. Many blessings to everybody. This will be up so you can go back and check another one if you want. Or there's a lot of work. Music for dementia. Yes, that's right. You know, sound is going to be the greatest healer on earth. You must all begin to understand that. Many blessings to you. Thank you. All right. I'm going to go and continue my day. May you do the same. Blessings.